Welcome back, Dust Poppers. We're back at it again with another video. We got a special guest today. Angel couldn't make it, but we got Jonathan Flores.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Yes,
what's up?
Sir. And we got obviously Daniel right here. Thank you for coming on. Do you want to say anything about yourself or?
Nah, man, my name's Jonathan. I just love this whole superhero Marvel thing. I don't know. I feel like there's not a lot of people, like, especially like in our hometown that really like talk about this stuff. Or when I was younger, I would talk to people about this stuff and they'd just kind of look at me like, oh, you're like a nerd. Or a lot of my friends, they see the movies, but they don't know like more.
Yeah, dude.
Or something pops out and I'm like, yo, you know this because of it. And they're like, okay, you know. Like,
yeah. No, but you know what I was going to ask you? Because like we're all Latinos here. We're all like Latinos, proud Latinos, dude. One of my favorite actors, now, Tecno Cuerta, he's gonna be Namor in Black Panther, dude.
Yeah.
He's like brought up a lot of issues about like Mexicanos y todo, y la raza y todo, but like I'm really excited for him to play Namor, and like I'm really excited. Like I feel like I didn't even like Namor, but like Namor is now my like favorite like hero just because of him, and also with like Blue Beetle on Cholo's side on DC. I don't know if you do watch Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the old one?
No, the new Cobra Kai on Netflix.
No. Oh, no. I thought you said Cobra Kai.
Yeah, Cobra Kai.
Oh, yeah, the old one. No,
what do you mean the old one?
It's
Like
Karate
Karate Kid.
The Karate Kid.
Yeah, the Karate Kid.
Yeah, so the Karate Kid had Cobra Kai, but they made a new series.
Oh, no, I haven't seen
But
this.
like where Danny, or what's his name?
Yeah, Danny and
The other guy come back and like he creates his own dojo. So he's the main character. The guy who lost in Karate Kid, he's now the main character in Cobra Kai, and like he's an adult, and like he gets like really like whatever. Anyways, long story short, he creates Cobra Kai, and Cholo plays the lead kid or whatever, and he's gonna be the Blue Beetle. It's just there's a lot of representation.
Is that related or no?
No. I'm just saying representation for Latinos. Like he's like his name is Cholo, you know, like like, and like we got a lot of representation in main like DC and Marvel, man. But I was gonna ask you, like, what do you think of all that of like Tecno? Do you know Tecno Huerta?
Yeah.
Have you seen Narcos and all that? Yeah, man.
How do you feel about that? Before I say how I feel about it.
About him being in Black Panther, I think I like it.
Yeah.
I like that they brought in like Aztec Mayan look to it.
I like him and I like it. I just don't. I'm not like.
Tell me.
This comes from college, right?
Yeah.
Like I feel like a lot of college professors, they try to push that. They try to push more representation and stuff like that. And if you don't get it our way, then we're gonna revolt and Black Lives Matter and all that. It's like I'm okay with more representation, but I don't like it when it's forced like that.
Yeah.
Like how they changed the Atlantis to Aztec.
Yeah.
Like that to me is like fuck, like, or how they're trying to do, like back then they were trying to do a black Superman. It's like, and even the own black people, they're like, we don't want a black Superman. Like keep your white Superman how he is in the comics. Just give us a black hero. Same thing with that. It's like I'm okay with Namor being Atlantean. I'm okay with that, but just give us like an authentic Mexican superhero, whatever, Latino. So it's like, yes, I'm very happy and I'm gonna go watch. I'm gonna tell all the Mexican people to go support him. But at the end of the day, it's like I don't like push like that, because I feel like that as a community, it makes us even more inferior. I don't know how to explain it.
I feel you, bro.
I get what you're saying, because they're trying to force a new audience.
Let me give you an example that happened in college, and I got in a fight with my professor.
Go ahead. Yeah, man.
I know this isn't superhero.
No, hey, bro, we're talking off the cuff.
But he was talking about how, like, in movies the white man is always the savior, and all their ethnicities either need rescuing or they're the bad guy.
Oh, dude.
And then we talked about Despicable Me 2. Do you guys remember when the Lucha Libre guy's the bad guy?
Yeah.
Is that Despicable Me 2?
I
have no idea what you guys are talking about, so I'll let you guys know more than me.
You didn't watch Despicable Me 2?
Despicable Me, no. Dude,
I watched the first one, so I don't know about the second one.
Oh, so anyways, I'm not gonna spoil it, but it's a kid's movie. You know? The main super villain is like a luchador, like Mexican, you know. So then the college professor was getting butthurt how like that shouldn't have happened. Like what, like just because he's a luchador, he has to be a bad guy. And I raised my hand. I was like, yo, I think you're being like a mad sissy right now, because I don't know. You guys went to college, right? Like
I'm not. I went for like a semester, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, for me.
Anyways, in college, you can talk to your professors like a little bit more
open.
So I was like, hey, especially because he was a little like Mexican, but he was Chicano.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, I think you're being like a super sissy right now. Like you're telling me just because racism happened, just because doesn't mean a Mexican isn't allowed to be a bad guy anymore. You know what I mean? Like, don't be such a pussy. Like,
I agree with that.
You know what I mean? So it's like you're pushing that Mexicans shouldn't be bad guys anymore. It's like I don't agree with that.
Especially because like a lot of Mexicans wouldn't care si es un luchador and is a bad guy. Like, dude, I would see that. I'd be like, that's hilarious. Like, because I love lucha libre. I love Rey Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero. You know, like it's all. I love the whole Mexican culture of lucha libre y todo. You know, but to go back on the point, like I think I'm the opposite. I don't care that they changed name more because I think it's sick. Yeah, I love Aztec culture.
Oh, yeah,
I love and like looking at it, I'm like, because there's some changes I agree. There's some changes I'm like, it feels forced, and maybe I'm like partial because si es Mexicano and si es Azteca y todo, and I look at the change and I'm like,
well, it's super cool because you want to be proud of your heritage and your culture, but at a point they do force it
because it's for us to go watch it basically.
This is a great example. I don't know if you know what just happened with DC, pero salieron con obviously September is Hispanic Heritage Month. So they came out with their own covers of famous panels and all that of like the Green Lantern superheroes. Y the first like cut or like the first image had a bunch of superheroes con a bag of tamales, you know, and like different foods and all that. Y luego la bandera decía like Viva México y todo eso. And a lot of people like were like, bro, like we're not just tamales and like gorditas and like so, you know, and all that shit. So they updated the cover and like I think the new cover looks cool because they're paying homage to Latino artists and their work and all that. But how did you feel like just telling you the story from like what I just told you if you don't know anything about it? Like, do you think you would care if you saw like them, the tamales and
put us with tamales, put us haciendo gorditas, like
people find anything to be racist. They're just trying to cancel it.
I feel like that wasn't even Mexicans being pissed. Maybe that was just white people thinking Mexicans were mad.
White people get more offended for Mexican stuff because los Mexicanos do you sabe it. I don't give a shit, bro.
You seen the TikTok where the white kid dressed as like a
mariachi
and the maracas? They go up to like, you find this offensive, and then the white were like, and then the Mexican's like, no,
dude.
I'll give you a shot. You want a shot?
Dude, I'll be like, hey, aquí tengo la tequila, bro. Dude. I understand where like that.
Well, it's also the younger generation
like is coming
just
from.
Getting real offended for no reason.
I do think we're gonna have a shift back to where like it goes from really offended to like not that offended. Like I think it's like a roller coaster of, you know, people are like, oh, really offended and then not and then whatever.
I feel like this next generation, it's not even because Gen Z's like what, like 10-year-olds, right? Like I feel like the one younger. What are they called?
Whatever they're in high school. I think from Gen Z is like.
You guys are younger than me for sure, but
are we Gen Z?
I'm millennial. I'm 100% millennial.
What are you? How old are you?
I'm 28.
Oh shit! You're 28?
Yeah, dude. I know.
What the fuck? I'm
old, dude. I'm old.
How old are you?
I'm 25.
Oh my god! I thought you're 24.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're a baby. Oh,
yeah, you're a baby. So no. I think technically you and me are Gen Z.
Yeah, I know technically, but like
I think we're like the beginning of the year.
I don't really consider because I think everything that a millennial knows, I feel like I still got it.
It's because we grew up with that.
96. I think 96 is the cutoff for millennials. I think it's 81 to 96.
Yeah, something.
And then 96.
So like, we're like 2 years really
like. Because Gen Z is like, I don't
like 2000 and up as well.
But there's another one below Gen Z called, you know how we call boomers, like the old ones?
Yeah.
There's a funny one. It's like
there is
iPad.
The new the iPad. The iPad kids.
Yeah.
You guys are not the iPad kids, right?
No. We didn't grow up with none of that. We grew up playing outside and doing.
Yeah, no, I know. Me too. We were playing outside in high school, bro. Like in high school, we would go. We didn't. Yeah,
even in high school, we still played cops and robbers here at the park.
Yeah, we would go to a car park here or whatever, play tennis and all that. Well, I was gonna say, do you feel like a 90s kid? Like, do you feel like...
Oh, for sure. Even though it was just 2 years.
Yeah.
I feel like since I didn't have older brothers, so I just had older friends.
Yeah.
I feel like I got all that. MySpace, the line, you know, with the phone, recording you wanted songs, so you would have to voicemail, you know?
Yeah.
So it's, I'm a 90s kid. You know?
Yeah, no, I feel that. I'm definitely a 90s kid, dude. Yeah, dude, I'm that old, dude. Don't worry. A lot of people don't know I'm that old because si tengo cara like, you know, I got
you also hang out with a lot of
I do.
People are.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all. I really do, man. It's a long story. I'm not gonna get into it on the podcast, but
damn, 28.
Yeah.
So what year did you graduate?
2012.
Oh shit, that's the year I went into high school.
Yeah, dude, and that's when they went into high school, bro.
Yeah, no, Yeah.
Con razón, I was like, how come I never saw you? Like, even though you probably would have gone to a different...
We were freshmen.
Yeah.
You went to Niwot?
No, I went to Longmont.
Longmont? So like, even though I wouldn't have seen you, but we were the same age, I feel like I still would have known of you.
Yeah. Because I hang out with all the little kids. And like, that's because like, I'll tell the story. It's fine. I don't care if it's like a superhero. In high school, I had like a bunch of older friends junior year, right? Mm-hmm. Y luego, todos se graduaron. I just didn't have anybody. Like senior year, I'm going in. I don't have anybody because like all my friends already graduated. And I met these kids in PE class, not you, but like I met some of them in PE class, and they were like the funniest kids or whatever. And maybe they were just using me for a ride porque tuve carro, and they all lived around the area, so I'd pick everybody up. But like we just like hung out all the time. We would go to Car Park and just hang out, and like that's just how the friendship started, bro. And yeah, we just hung out, and here we are 10 years later.
Yeah, I feel like a little bit happened with me too.
Yeah.
Since I went into soccer and I was varsity right away my freshman. Yeah. So all my friends were juniors and seniors, and by junior year, all my friends had graduated. Yeah. So I had like 2 or 3 my age.
Yeah, going around, bro. So like it's tough out here in high school, but.
But anyways, going back to the Namor thing, I would have loved Aztec representation and Mexican, but like I would have loved its own thing.
Yeah,
they need
like Black Panther. That would have been like, imagine a little Mexican kid or a little Aztec kid running through the jungle. He trips, he falls into this pyramid, and he gets powers.
Yeah.
From like the Jaguar God. I think that would have been super freaking dope. You know?
I know. I feel you, dude. I totally understand. And if they did that, I would love it even more. Mm-hmm. But like, yeah, I'm definitely on the side of it's sick as fuck.
But we also got to appreciate what we can get. You know?
I know that too.
I'm like 100% stoked also about Namor being.
So like Blue Beetle. Do you know a lot about Blue Beetle?
Recently, yeah. You know, as soon as a new superhero comes out, I like to, you know, look him up on TikTok, and then I do the...
Like, I don't read comics. I'm not that big, you know, but as soon as something comes out, I'll do my research. And like, at least you know, like at least so when somebody asks me...
Because he's
like,
street level, right?
Yeah, a little bit, bro. But
he's like stronger than your average street level.
But he's Mexican, you know?
Yeah.
And like, that's
in the
like
comics too, right?
Yeah. He's the legacy. So like there's like obviously the original Blue Beetle, y luego like him, Jamie Reyes. Do you like more that Blue Beetle's like an actual, like he's already established Mexican, Latino? Yeah. You think that's cooler?
That'd be cool if they make him like, I really like Shang-Chi when he goes to the friend's mom's house. Yeah. And you can see the culture. Dude. Like hardcore. Yeah. Like the mom the grandma doesn't speak English, and she's talking to her in Chinese about when is she going to get a boyfriend or what about it. I love that. And if they made that Mexican, like he goes y la mamá está haciendo ahí carne con chile verde, and then he's like, mijo, ya ponte las pilas, you know, ya te graduaste. And then, you know, that would be dope.
Yeah, they need to show more like cultural wise, like the food, like the way our houses are like.
Because
like
even
decorated
Marvel,
and stuff like
bro,
that.
The only like Latino representation we have is ¿cómo se llama el güey de Ant-Man? Michael Peña?
No, mom.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, the supporting actor.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's pretty much all we got.
And it's not even like, you don't even know if he's Latino or not. You know, he could be ambiguous or whatever, bro. So yeah, it'd be nice to get that Shang-Chi scene. Yeah. And like an actual.
Or just feel that culture.
Yeah, the culture. Yeah, dude. I feel like all these like races are getting more like it's fine, you know. I'm all for pushing everybody to the top, but like I feel like definitely Mexicans and Latinos like are not getting their own movie and all that. I'm like, bro, I just want something, bro.
But they also don't support as much as white people when it comes to these kind of things.
Yeah, no,
so that's also like, you gotta, como Disney, or I mean these companies, like, hey, you gotta give us something too, you know, because if we release this, Mexicans somos codos, no nos gusta gastar dinero en el cine. We don't really are into superhero stuff like that, so it's like, are we gonna get our feedback?
Well, you know? even like that, but like we get these old movies like American Me, like Blood and Blood Out type stuff, but it's kind of like those were like Chicano movies, but then they're still kind of like whitewashed to a certain point. They don't show like. I
remember the movie. Did you guys ever watch Instructions Not Included? Eugenio. Dude, I remember when it came out, dude, and we were gonna go watch it. We were gonna go watch it, bro. We couldn't get tickets because it was packed, bro. Really? Latinos y todo packed, bro. Like I do know, like
Eugenio's also an icon.
Obvio, like legendary, bro. But that's what Marvel needs to bring him in, bro. He won an Oscar this past year, bro. Like Marvel can bring him in.
If Marvel, because they have the money, if they brought someone iconic like Eugenio Derbez to like even cameo, like, are you kidding me?
Because they brought in for Shang-Chi the dad. He's really famous.
Yeah.
He's really famous in China. You know, if they're doing that, bro, you can give us something, bro. Bring an icon,
like
bro.
Star Wars brings in Donnie Yen.
Donnie Yen, yeah, dude. Like they're well, obviously China's a big market, whatever, you know. But like, come on, bro, I got money. I'll pay. I'll pay $12 for a ticket.
Or like the only reason I haven't gone, but I do want to go is Bullet Train, is because obviously Bad Bunny, you know. So
Bad Bunny's getting his own Marvel movie.
No way.
Yeah,
really?
he's playing El Muerto.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, he's playing Sony.
I thought that was just a rumor.
No, 100% it's happening. Well, do you watch wrestling? Are you like, do you know enough?
I know a little bit about the world. Yeah.
Like, you know, Rey Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero and all them. So Bad Bunny, like, wrestled in WrestleMania, and I watched his match. Amazing. He put in work. You know, he put in work to like not embarrass himself. And I think that was his tryout for this movie because he's gonna play a luchador in the Sonyverse. And what's funny, I was telling them he has like in whole comics history, he doesn't even have a comic book. He has like 2 pages in a comic about somebody else. So and they're making this a movie. Yeah, and they're making this a whole movie.
Yeah, so. Because he's not his own thing, right? A main guy.
So, see, but that's like what he's talking about. Like they give him his own backstory, give him his own give him his own story.
So like you bring in this character that like doesn't have a lot of history in the comics, and then just give him everything, right?
Give him,
I feel you.
Breaking brand new.
Yeah.
Give us our superhero.
Hopefully he does do a good job acting, because I would hate for him to just pull tickets from just his name.
Yeah.
And then you show up and it's cheesy as fuck.
You said you watched Bullet Train?
No, I want to.
Oh, okay. I was like, do you think he did well in that?
From the trailer, it looks like he did really good.
What else has he been in? I know he's been trying to do movies. He's been doing a lot of things, but
he's done a couple scenes and like other stuff.
Yeah, I feel like I want to say I've seen him in.
But look, I will say I watched WWE. He does well, and like it's a lot of acting, but I think he has the chops for the acting world, man. Is there anything else you want to do before?
No,
I know
your notes to keep going.
No, man.
No, these notes are just about you.
Yeah. No, they were just so I didn't forget. I'm bad at names, bro. I'm bad at names. So like I need to make sure I remember people's names, because I don't know if you see me, but I'll be like, what's that? But like that's part of like the Mexican culture, donde se me olvidan las palabras en inglés, español. It's just sure. That's why I told him, I was like, if only English like was my first language, this podcasting would be so much easier, like to talk, because it involves a lot of talking, and like talking's not my strongest suit, because I do butcher words, you know. You know, like si se un poco raro, you know.
Hey, but I'd rather stutter or mess up than just know one language, you know. So.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's what I tell people too. Like,
I mean, either way, we know it in both languages, so we just Spanglish.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. And there's a big audience. Also, that I was gonna say, there's a big audience on YouTube for like Mexicans. Like, I don't see a lot of people like doing this or doing like stuff like Mexicanos. So when I see Mexicanos, like I try to support, because like obviously like we need more. Well, I do.
But I mean, there's just a lot of talent out there. I mean,
there is.
There's a lot on TikTok. I've seen a lot of Latinos. I mean, they're blowing up.
They're blowing up, bro. And like when they blow up, I gotta give them that like, you know, like, hey man, keep it up, you know, like.
Yeah, man. I don't know what it is about Latinos and Mexicans specifically. I'm gonna shit on Mexicans for this, like envidia.
Yeah.
Like, dude, they're strong, and it's
como tú viste, dude. So they're stingy, dude. Like, you know, you don't want to see somebody like, well, maybe, I do. As much as I love Mexicans, I'm first one to say I will shit on my own people, because like, you see, like, come on, man, like.
But only we can shit on them.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, have you seen those TikToks
from somebody else?
Yeah, have you seen those TikToks when like 2 people in the U.S. are like, yeah, America sucks, the economy, and then the British accent comes out, like,
I just saw that one.
Yeah, you guys suck, and it's like, no, shut the fuck up,
not you, motherfucker.
Who won the war? We did. That's right. That's right. We did.
Yeah, that's right, bro. At the end of the day, like, I'll shit on the Mexican national team, but like you can't, like, you know, like I can say, you know, don't get me started. Thank you for watching, guys. Make sure you guys like and comment. Let me know if you guys want to bring back Jonathan again, because you know I'm always down, bro. I appreciate talking to you, man. You know your stuff, man.
I try.
Don't forget to check out his channel, J&J Vlogs, and the Caveman Podcast.
Dude,
there we go.
I watch your podcast, dude. Like you're really good at talking. So I was excited for you to, because you have things to say. You guys give him a follow, and that's Poppers.
Let's go.
Hey, bro. Thank you.